Dudettes. I think I still got a hair in my throat. Yeah, I'm back on Farming Simulator 22. It's one of the best games ever made. I played 17 and 15. I bought Construction Simulator the other day. Bought some offline games, Battlefield 6. And somehow I'm not too interested in them. Maybe if I had some good weed, not the sleepy weed, but like some sativa, I could roll through them and enjoy it. But honestly, like if you just take it easy on a video game on a simulator, it's relaxing, it's stimulating, and yeah, I'm trying to upload a video about a wood yard. I'll get it uploaded eventually. It'll probably take hours. It's 5 minutes, but get to see my wood yard. It's at night, so it kind of sucks though, but I could have changed the time, but I'm just so random, you know, like it's hard to compute. Trying to make a compilation, it's like I started off trying to do that, saving it to a memory card, and then my computer was super slow, and I managed to clean it and get it faster, and then I'm just like not interested. Oh, and then half of them was corrupted too. When I was uploading them, like all at once, like a bunch of them to the USB card, I noticed like half of them got corrupted halfway through. I was like, damn. I don't even know if this music's copyrighted. It sounds like non-copyrighted music though. But they actually have names. Oh, YouTube showed me I think I'm subscribed the new American Trucking Simulator. The graphics are just as good as these two, and I'm like, yeah, I need to get that one. I did play one on a dollar game I got from Target. It was a PC game. It had a bunch of simulators in there. There was one of them that was a trucking simulator, but it was really laggy. I mean, it was. I mean, using the keyboard and the mouse, I'm not interested in that. But I didn't know that you could program the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5 controller to PC. There's a way to do it. It's Bluetooth. And then my internet was crapping out for like 3 hours, man, and I was pissed. So I cleaned where the cat marks his territory with some Fabuloso and some soap, and then kind of towed it off, and then went for a walk. And yeah, man, helicopters coming through, man. I'm scared of the helicopters, man. They went one way going north, then they went one way going south, southeast. I was like, damn. Flying at night. Wonder if they was lost. But the helicopters fly so damn low, that's why they're dangerous, man. Helicopters are like the craziest invention ever. Yo, I was watching this documentary earlier on Nova. They did some digging in the earth on top of Greenland and found some woolly mastodons, like the big elephants, hairy elephants. And I'm not too sure if it was it was probably Greenland, but it was where it wasn't frozen at. And it was doing like the shotgun method or something. Like it's kind of like putting puzzle pieces together with computer technology, like scanning it and like trying to fit it in. They found like all the animals from today, like reindeer and rabbits and stuff. But one thing that was really interesting was that they found camels. And turns out camels are really suited for the darkness because it was dark like 6 months out of the year up there. It's like by the North Pole. But I'm kind of wondering if it was like lower to the south, like the whole continent, or if the Earth was more tilted like a certain way. And apparently they was explaining how camels' feet are good for the snow because they're padded. And but all that up north was connected. Oh, it was 2.5 million years ago. 2,500,000 years ago. That's as far back as they could go. Before it was like thousands or something. They was doing the fossil work. This was out of dirt, like core samples from the dirt. Crazy, right? Like I didn't know camels are good for the snow. Then it makes sense with Star Wars. Holy shit, wasn't there like a camel? Wasn't there like camels in Star Wars, like from the Star Wars from the 70s? Yeah. Oh, it was like alien camel. Yeah, it was like different kind of camels, right? But they looked like camels, didn't they? Weird. It's like, how did they know? Sometimes people's intuitions, you know, that like it works. Yeah, but my intuitions is like are there, but like my mind's all fucked up because like it was around my mama's birthday and she's dead and like it messes with me. I mean, it's okay for Halloween because like that was around the time that she died, but the December birthday really messes with me because it's already cold and stuff, you know. So it makes me really thankful about the sun. She always used to draw a sun when she would like message me and stuff. Like on a piece of paper or something, she would always draw the sun on the side, you know, she would draw suns. And I think something about her knew that it was about the sun because she was all about Jesus and stuff. You know how like a bunch of Americans are about Jesus because, you know, going to church. And like all that stuff came from the Middle East over there, like North Africa, and it's really weird, you know, but thanks to Rome, you know, Italy. Yeah, I did my research. Because like I said before that, it was like Celtic stuff. They had a king, Odin. So it was really cool when I played video game God of War after reading a bunch of that. Because it had the same characters in it. It's like an underground world with golden apples and giants. And it's kind of strange, like some of the natives in America has had the same kind of story down there in the south about like underground giants and stuff. Like, why? Was it like trying to spark imagination, trying to spark interest in digging or like going in caves and stuff because that's where the gold is and silver or what? It is interesting to me. Yeah, but the further back you go, the more it changes. Like Atlas, there's another god called Atlas, and yeah, like it has to do with the stars, y'all. I saw my mama's soul; it was gold. So, just be happy about your spirit, that you have a spirit, because people that have broken spirits, they are sad, or if they was born with problems, they have like a weaker type spirit, I think, or something. Like it like it doesn't work right, and it's sad. It sucks, but so just be thankful about your life and what you've been through and stuff, because like this one dude, he left the church and like he'd be live streaming, and like I was talking to him and I told him about my brother and my mama, and like I told him I'm happy for him because he switched from alcohol to weed gummies. Even though it's Delta 9, I didn't say nothing about the Delta 9, Delta 8 stuff. I really don't like it, but for people that don't do a lot of weed, I guess a little bit, like, they can feel it. Like, but it's not all natural, though. Like, natural is best, and that's what I said. But, like, because he said the cartilage in his back was gone, and he tried, like, apple cider vinegar and turmeric. And, yeah, but I just saw a commercial today with the CoQ10 magnesium and glycinate or something. That might help with the strong bones, but really it could be some vitamin D. But that's cartilage, though. I mean, the vitamin D, like the sunshine is good for your bones, but like the cartilage, like I forgot what that. Well, Dr. Berg said one time about the chickens with the the crest or whatever. That's like the most cartilage. But he's 50 years old, and like that sucks because he was using alcohol for his arthritis, like for his pain, and he quit and he switched to the weed gummies, and so like I was really happy for him, but you know because weed never really did hurt me, like unless it had mold in it, which kind of hurt my heart. But like alcohol hurt me, like other drugs hurt me, so like I understand what people are saying. But yeah, this game is so good. I got the wood yard going. Like I just be doing wood maps, wood worlds, logging worlds. But I did do a bunch of the other farming type stuff. I learned how to do the cows and everything, the cow food. Like how to dry hay and then mix it with some fermented hay, which is like chaff or something, but like it's been fermented, it's been covered, like the grass been covered for like 2 weeks. Like it has to be covered for 2 weeks till it turns brown. And you mix that with like regular grass or dried grass, and then feed the cows. So I was feeding the cows, and I did get the platinum. I did upload a video when I did get the platinum, and so I did a bunch of that, like other stuff in Farming Simulator 17. But the game is so complicated once you get to 22, because they added stones and weeds where you have to like weed it and take out the stones from the fields, that it kind of pushed me to not really wanting to do it. And I remember, like, if I remember right, there's an option where you can take that off, like along with the plants not dying, like if you skip time and stuff. So try that, if you're like me and you don't want to get the stone raker. There's a stone raker attachment that you can pull behind a tractor. Yeah, and I don't like spraying for the weeds, but there's a better way to do it, like vinegar or cover crops. You just cover it with other type crops so the weeds don't take over. Like put the other type of crops to grow in their place instead of the grass. It's really complicated. They call it horticulture. 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 And the one dude that's like professional horticulturist, like the ones that's like growing plants without the weeds taking over because they use other plants, like smaller plants, to take the space of the main plant. I heard him one time that he does use an herbicide. So that is a chemical, but I don't know what kind of chemical. So people just don't want to use Roundup anymore. They don't want to use Roundup. That stuff's straight cancer. Like even if you get it on your skin or you breathe it. So, that's what the problem is with a bunch of like American food. It causes leaky gut syndrome. But to heal your leaky gut, it could be causing inflammation too, like this stuff hurting. But to heal your leaky gut, do sauerkraut. Yeah. Cause I was eating some goat cheese yesterday, and like I told one of the homies, like kefir, like that comes from goat, but it was a YouTube doctor on here that was talking about kefir, like natural kefir, the grass-fed goats, like, but it's got a certain type of bacteria in it, lactobacillus or something like that. Like, if it has that in it, like, it actually makes people's balls bigger. Oh man, I think that's funny. Yeah, but I don't believe in that semen retention stuff. Like, I don't. Like, I've been doing it like 2 months. It ain't helping me, y'all. It ain't helping me. It does not make me Superman. It makes me an irritated, hangry. I'm not happy. So semen retention does not help me at all. Because like you gotta maintain your prostate. Men got prostate glands up in their ass. It's like, what's the lubrication when they be busting nuts? You heard? Oh, oh man, it's that pre-cum. Oh shit. I'm talking for the old folks here. I'm talking for the old men, y'all. For real, it be getting it like I'm talking about like yeah, like once you get in your 50s, you don't want it to swell up to the size of a lemon. So it's funny how they compare it to a lemon because the lemon is actually what can help you. You do half the lemon and put it in the blender. You put the whole lemon, put it in the blender, just cut the tips off. Yeah, cut the tips off, get the seeds out. You know, it'll help dissolve your swollen prostate if you ain't been, doing it, getting some. Is that like that's some hard truths, man? It's some hard truths. You gotta speak your hard truths. Hard truths need to be said so it can help people. Like about one of my friends that had kidney stones, and he's addicted to Dr. Pepper, which could be contributing to his kidney stones. And he was peeing them out. He was trying to pee it out. He was crying in the shower. And there's this. So like I looked it up, and this chanca piedra, like it's some like native type plant that helps break up kidney stones. And like the natives called it chanca piedra, or the Mexicans or the South Americans, somebody that's from over there somewhere. Yeah, and we tried to get it at Walmart, but I think they like I don't know if they have it. So, but I saw it on Amazon. So you can order some on Amazon, you know? But I do some apple cider vinegar sometime. I made me a smoothie tonight. Green apple, lemon, and celery. And I drank it up. Now I'm on a drug right now. I'm on coffee. Yeah. Yeah, people be rambling on YouTube on the coffee, man. They be using coffee to talk. And it make them sound a little crazy. Then they all tired, they burn themselves out. They get tired. Live streaming on YouTube drains my energy. I'm gonna quit. Yeah, I'm gonna quit. Working for free, you need to put your Cash App donation, Venmo, your PayPal, all that in there. Hey, is this music copyrighted? Should I just like turn the music off? Hey y'all, I think it's time for us to make our own music. We're gonna make our own non-copyrighted music playlist, huh? Just for YouTube live streaming. Yep. 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 No, but I was surprised, like, the songs on here are better than the previous Farming Simulators. There's one song on the previous Farming Simulator, Farming Simulator 17 is the one that I had. I didn't play 19. But it's Stranger and His Wife. It's a good song. Gold Crest Radio. Yeah, they even added a Latino station on here. They almost sing like Arabians. Sound like some Arabian music. Arabian music? Arabian? Arabia? Oh, my favorite station was Das E-Work. Yeah. Country Roads? Yo, man, the rock station, the country station is so good, man. Alright, that was all of them. Das E-Work FM. Martin Felix Kazmarski. Meridian Voyage. Oh, the farmers. I gotta skip the time. It's dark. But I noticed one of these, like, some of these tractors have blue lights. Damn. Yo, I'm gonna have to take the music off or what? Should I just put regular title? I don't know what title to use. Should it just be like, I don't know, man. Is that better? I really got my old PlayStation 2 holding it. It's the plastic wrap on it. It's like it's damn near rubber. It's like a rubber like sticker on there. I finally saw these WeatherTech, those WeatherTech floor mats for like cars and trucks. It's fucking plastic. Like I thought it would be at least like rubber or something. That shit plastic, man. But it works. It's waterproof, so it works. Oh. It's a lot of work. I don't know what I did with my other beanie. I must have threw it somewhere. Dead rat from the other night was stinking so bad I had to carry it further and throw it by its tail. Because I threw it outside. I haven't smelt the other one that got trapped between the walls with the rat trap on him, though. Maybe you got off of it. Maybe it was the big one. I'm talking about this big. About like that. So that weak rat trap, it could have been what was making all that noise. The big one. Possibly could have got away from it. Still nighttime. I've been moving these loads that I had over there. It's been about 4 or 5 loads. About to take another truck over there. What is the freaking sound settings on this thing? Whoops. I want to change it to where you got to turn it on. You got to crank it up yourself, and then when you get out of it, it stays running. Turn the radio volume down 10%, 20, 30, 20. GUI volume, what is that? Menu sounds? 100. Indoor camera suspension, what? If turned on, the indoor camera follows the movement of the seat suspension and gives a more realistic feeling. Oh, I didn't know that. I like that. One time my seat bottomed out and it just about messed my back up. My back glitched in Blockbuster. Glitched. I just said glitched. Yeah, it was like electricity, you know, the like when the nerves rub up against the bone. Yeah, not good. And the same thing happened to my neck. So I try not to grind it anymore. I was grinding it. I didn't know what I was doing. And it yeah, sent like electricity, it was like pain. Where's this thing at? Real time. Speed volume. Speed. Autosave interval. No. 15 minutes. Time scale. Real time. Make it go fast. Seasonal growth. I don't know. I don't care. Fieldstone. That's the one I'm talking about. Periodic plowing required. Lime required. Yeah, that's one thing. Lime. Weeds on. Whether or not weeds will grow in your fields. So you could turn weeds off, lime off, fieldstone off, and then it'll be a lot easier, but they made it more realistic. Automatic engine start off. And then a lot of times people would join the lobby, they didn't even know how to start the engine. Stop and go braking, leave that on. You could take it off though if you wanted to have to tap it twice just to go. Trailer fill limit off. Trailers can only be filled until the max allowed weight is reached. Fuel usage normal. I think I would change it to high because it takes a long time. And then it's cool just bringing the truck with the fuel trailer and then refueling it. Yep, it's the coolest part. You know, people have to do that every day. They have to fill up every day. Spending the whole day on a video game, you don't even have to fuel up. It don't make no sense. Save. Now it's daytime. All right, I'll go back. 360. Go real time. Did I change the dirt? Dirt is on normal. If you turn it on high, fast, you could pressure wash. You can put a pressure washer and then wash it off, like wash off the dirt. Yeah, but I noticed the Mack truck that I was in at night, like the lights in the dash, like come shining, and like these Mack trucks, they have Wi-Fi, mobile data network. I didn't know that the newer trucks had Wi-Fi. Like that must be since like 2012 or 2013 or something. Maybe 2014. This is a 2022 game, so like that must be like the 2020 big trucks. And a good question is, are the big trucks like these Mack trucks, like is the quality on them poor like the newer General Motors cars and trucks? Like because these big trucks, you could easily get 1,000,000 miles off of them, even more, because they last a long time because the motors are so big. Because y'all already know when it comes to reliability, there was this whole thing with John Deere, and John Deere had to give people the right to repair because it was causing a bunch of problems. And on the news today, I was listening to a little bit of the news, and they was talking about the farmers. There's been more people going out of business this year since 2020, so it done really got bad. No, it doesn't smell like the cat. I mean, if I'm gonna keep doing work on this game, I can put it up on there. I gotta pee though. But I love the sound of the engines, like leaving them running. You just leave them running, and then you like walk up to them, and it's still running. You can leave the lights on, and it's beautiful. Like you can see so far. Like in the background, you can see your equipment, your tractors, your trucks in the background through the trees. Oh, and I forgot, how do you fix, like, how do you repair a vehicle? That's what I don't remember. I don't remember that. So I remember the first time dealing with that, I parked the tractor in the garage that the game starts off with on Elm Creek. But I'd learned how to fix it or something. I might have to take it back to the store. I don't know. That's that right to repair stuff, so because like if okay, so maybe they've improved it on the newer one, like 2025 Farming Simulator, but like in real life, you bring the work truck or like a technician comes out with the work truck that's like it's got a yeah, they do have those mods for the toolbox bed, but that's like the technician truck, like the mechanic's truck. They drive out to the job, they have all their tools, they have Their compressors, they have like the tire changers, they got the big arm like the crane, and they can take the tire off and then put the tire back on. So they would add like they would have to like add that to the video game. Then it would be super realistic. But I don't remember that. The only thing I've seen is the fuel truck trailer. I think they got a power washer. I don't know, but they do have like a tank, like a water tank. Oh, I gotta re-download that mod. I used to have that mod downloaded where you can have a truck that looks like the work truck. It's so awesome. I love it. All right, I gotta take a leak. Is that thing blurry? Yo, I gotta clean the camera on there. Sure is. I don't know how it got like that. Oh fuck! Forgot about drying off this towel. Gotta drain a lizard, man. You notice how they got these like they have these tractors and stuff called lizards. I think it's a European brand, but I've never seen them in America. Damn, I hope this thing ain't still leaking, man. Oh, that was the towel. Tried to fix my toilet a couple days ago. I replaced the wax ring. Then I realized they got these rubber wax rings that's like better than wax because the wax gets all squished up in there. I ought to freaking upload this short about how expensive the food is in the grocery store. Like, I recorded a little clip. Fuck, man. Maybe I gotta try tightening it a little bit more. Alright. Yeah, but I wasn't worried about it earlier, so it might be the towel. I really don't know. Let's get these. But this dude left the church. He was like a deacon and or whatever. And he left the church because they kept saying, like they kept like they kept calling him a demon or something. Like it was that dogma. And I was like, he said he had to let the dogma go, and I told him I was happy for him. I had to let that stuff go too. I mean, I was like when my mom, like one of the last churches my mom went to, like because we was always going to church, like a bunch of different churches, like every now and then. And she went through a divorce. She was married for like 21 years, and there was some judgmental people up in that church. She said they called her a whore. So not all churches are equal, you know? Because we was because we was going to some good, like she was going to this good church for a long time. She was really happy, and I was happy for her. That's that judgmentalness that people don't like. That's that dogma type stuff. That's why people are turned off by it. So, and then, yeah, like women are very important. And so, bring back the woman, like this, like he had a guest on his show, and like he's real big on like bringing back the woman, like Mother Nature, the lady. It's important in faith. because it seems to be too much about the man, and then like that reminded me of like Spanish people. They have the Guadalupe, like they saw this woman. It was like an angel. It was like this story about how they saw this woman, and it was like a bunch of light behind her. Man, this stuff ain't leaking, is it? I gotta look at this. Finger cut from the other day. Like, I don't know why this shit's still wet. It might be still wet behind that. I don't know. Guess I'll just leave this on the fan dry. Put it in dry. Yeah, I don't know if it was from that tower. It's just still ain't dried from how long it was wet. I'll put a rag up under there. I don't know if it's on the bottom of that line or the back of the toilet. I was I was reading about it, and it was saying put another wax ring on top of it. So it sure look like it's still leaking, man. Fuck. That looked like it didn't do right. The porcelain is what's pissing me off. It's just clay with lacquer over it. Like I might just seal all the outside of it with some gum. That's still wet from the other day, I'm not sure. Toilet simulator. Plumbing simulator, there you go. It could be a plumbing. That's definitely wet right there, man. Fuck. But I don't know if that's from the towel I just got wet. So I'm just gonna leave that there for now. I got that drying it off. Oh, my head was sweating, but it's that icy hot. Man, I'm about to give me some cheese, man. Cheddar cheese.
Cook that asparagus before it get bad. It's like you buy some vegetables, you gotta eat it the same week. If you don't, you gotta vacuum seal it, put it in the freezer. Huh. I got me some Irish cheddar cheese. I don't know. I mean, is it all the way from Ireland? I didn't look. That'd be crazy though. It cold? Cheddar.
It's in there. Man, I got some of that icy hot on my forehead. That carpet in my bathroom has got me confused where the leak is coming from. I'm gonna have to cut it some more and pick it up. I got me some gum saved if I gotta use more gum. I say gum is just as good as wax. And I got that nasty leftover wax. All right, I gotta go check on this asparagus I got balling. it's balling good. I put some peanuts in there too. I mean, on a separate pot. I left one big log in there. I'm gonna give me some asparagus. I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. Got me some asparagus. Oh, I started cooking some peanuts. I gotta look it up. Like, what's a peanut recipe? Like, I didn't know. So I just put some Worcestershire sauce, like just a couple drips in there. So I'm gonna have to check it out. What is it they want you to slurp in Japan? Is it the tea? Tell you what, man. Raw asparagus have you feeling right. Just throw it in a blender with some water. That shit had me feeling right for like 3 days. It'll bring back your vitality, you know? Your libido. Oh, I just swallowed that. I got that shit boiling. Man, I guess I'll turn on my other phone. The one that was all glitched out. Blinking black screen TCL Walmart. Cheap Walmart phone. I was streaming on this cheap Walmart phone. For a really long time. Then I bought this phone, this Motorola G Play, for 140, and it ain't too much better, but it's a lot better. But camera quality wise, it's a lot better, but zooming in, it ain't really that good. The other one that was a little bit more was a Samsung. I probably should have got the Samsung, but I just had to get Motorola because I never had a Motorola. Oh, I forgot. I was trying to freaking upload this clip. It might have stopped, but it's probably really laggy. I forgot I was uploading that thing. Oh well. YouTube viewers too picky anyways. I don't care, man. I don't care no more. I mean, I like the idea of Starlink, but I really don't like Elon Musk too much anymore. He need to put power hand rolling windows on his Tesla cars so people can stop burning. Alright, let's see. Maybe they do have them. I don't know. You know, don't be so quick to judge, you know. I try not to be judgmental. Come on, work. Oh, don't work. That icy hot. I wasn't trying to put it. How to cook boiled peanuts. Oh. Man, if I gotta do this Wi-Fi crap, man, I'm gonna give up. I'm gonna use that phone. I need to go to the dentist, man. I got a hole to patch back here. That sugar dangerous. It's all them lollipops back in school. How to boil peanuts. Boiled peanut recipe. Low boil for 2 or 3 hours. Fuck that. Some boil their peanuts all day. What the heck? Brine and salt to get the shell and flavor the peanut. I don't have any brine. I put some salt. They reckon the advice is to soak them overnight, allow for diffusion to get salt and somewhat penetrate the shell. Damn. So you don't have to boil them for so long? I mean, I'm boiling them right now. What? People be cooking it in a crock pot? Stock pot. Bring to boil and then drain. I haven't drained it yet. Get your water as salty as ocean water? Red pepper flakes? Bag of crab boil. What the heck? That's Cajun style boiled peanuts? Damn. I got some cayenne pepper right there. But a lot of people don't like cayenne pepper. Like I do, but like I don't recommend drinking it. Do not put some cayenne pepper in a glass of water and drink it. That stuff was hurting my heart. I think it was cleaning my heart out though. It might have been doing something good. But the doctors on YouTube say put a little bit of cayenne pepper in some like olive oil and just do a shot. That'll clean your heart out, your veins and stuff. Kosher salt and water. All right. Five hours, cooking on high for 5 hours. What the hell? Damn. Red pepper flakes. Yeah, that's like the big red pepper flakes like on pizza. I do have some of that. Alright, I guess I'll put a little bit in there, but I don't know, man. They want you to boil it for a long time. I've been boiling it like 20 minutes. but not too many of them, like 2 cups. I would say probably put some garlic in there. I don't know. Ugh. I gotta get that log out of there, man. Oh, I haven't even used the front blade on this thing yet, but I think it's pretty cool. I didn't know it had one. You can actually push. But the way this game is, I don't know, man. I used to make giant stacks of wood, and then it gets all laggy. It'll start slowing down, stuttering like 5 frames a second, maybe even a couple once you get a bunch of them. But that was on like Farming Simulator 17. I used to do those short loads. I did like the longest short load possible in the game, like those short loads. Like, if you've ever seen this truck in Australia, they have like super long loads, like Australian trucking. Man, I made this thing like it had to be like 50. 50, like my trailer was like a quarter mile long, and the game was lagging so bad. One time because on Farming Simulator 17, it's got a train and the wood yard. And one time I had it full, it must have been 20 loads, or maybe 30 or 40 or 50, I don't really know. And I had so much wood, like it got in, like you do the train. I had the train full of wood too, and the train was like hauling ass around the corner, and the wood flew out of the train. It was crazy, yo. I don't even know if I saved the clip. Alright, I guess I'll get this one out of here. But I got this mod. This was from the expansion pack at the beginning of the game. I never bought the expansion pack. I usually don't buy any DLCs in a game. Um, it had the expansion pack. I mean, somebody made the mod from the forklift on the expansion pack as like a DLC. But it's they have these, the Leave Here, and the Volvo. I don't know. There's probably more. Oh shit! I just grabbed the whole truck. What the fuck? Probably because of those sticks down there. Uh, whoa. Behind every great man, there's a strong woman. If you feel like you can't do it in life, you can. If you have a woman to have your back, it definitely helps. Because I believe that phrase is true. A lot of people ain't built like that. Some folks are born hustlers, but not everybody. I'll just leave it like that. Oh. Massive, massive. I got this stack all messed up right there. I didn't fix it. I thought about just bringing the Buffalo, the forwarder, over and fixing it. But yeah, I could push it, it'll straighten up. Now there's one of them that's like, nah, there's two of them that won't straighten up. Turn this thing on, man. I'm bowling peanuts. Oh shit. I've been around Mack trucks in real life. I've ridden in them. I've taken a nap in them. The single cabs like that. Oh fuck, I forgot to back up. Like I really miss it. I really miss it. And like what I don't like is when you tell somebody that you want to be a truck driver or something and then they come up with negative responses. Man, that stuff gets on my nerves, man. So it's like whatever you want to do in real life, like listen to yourself. Don't just look for approval in other people because that shit don't work. It don't work. It don't work, y'all. It does not work. It's like I got an uncle, somebody was telling me about my uncle. Nobody thought that he could be a truck driver, and then he proved everybody wrong. Like talking about his family and stuff. And that's how it be. That's how it be, y'all. And he's actually the one that makes the most money. So he has enough money to buy him a brand new truck if he wanted to. Because they get paid more. That's what sucks, man. You go to be a laborer, you do this stuff, they don't get paid as much as the truck drivers, but the truck drivers, if they own their own truck, they got to pay their own insurance. Some of it sucks. So, like some of them is actually struggling, but that's why they pay them more. Because they have to deal with fucking insurance. I don't even know what I'm doing here. See, what I did was I started off with the processor, and then I went down here and I made rows. I got one row right there, one row right there, and I think I should have did one more right there. And then on this side, I was doing one row, and I should cut those, like these three like oak trees right here, cut them down. But I'm doing I want to do the hardwood last. To make it a load of hardwood, I put a bunch of hardwood up in there. No, I really didn't make any rows on this side. And then, if you do it without the processor, they have a loader mod. You can download the loader mod, and then you can put it right here. And the trick for the loader mod is you go to construction, you go to You go to construction, then you go to decoration, and you put a fence. You go to fences, and you place a fence right behind the loader, right there, and in front of the loader, right there, and right there, like a whole fence. That's the trick to get the loader to stop sliding. You get one of these fences. And your loader, you put a fence right behind your loader, okay? And then your loader will stop jumping around everywhere. Okay? That's what I did a few years ago when I was like real big into this game, until it started pissing me off with the trees. Because the trees, they're like plastic. They're like indestructible, lightweight plastic. They don't break off at the tips. They don't leave skid marks, There's nothing realistic about them. They don't bend. They bend in real life. They snap and it's loud as a shotgun. Boom! Oh! Broke a tree. That's what it's like. So, I guess I just draw these up. I just bring them up. What the hell? I got them on the ground anyways. Alright, start the engine. If I mess with the Buffalo for a little while, it'll be there. This is the forwarder. Okay. You could just... Like you want the pile to be right here. Okay. There you go. Alright, so I come around here. Get back in this thing. Just come up like this. Okay. I'm gonna drop it off. Back it up and drop it off. Whoa, okay. Macy Ferguson, baby. I didn't know there was a Macy Ferguson. I did not know there was a Macy Ferguson. Nobody ever told me there was a Macy Ferguson. I don't remember seeing one. Yeah, I gotta go check the peanuts, man.
Man, I burnt the peanuts. I burnt the peanuts, man. It was all smoking and stuff. I freaking burned them. I burnt them, man. I didn't have that much water in there. And I had it on high. Like, I got distracted by the video game. And I ran up in there, man. It was smoking, man. Yo, I burnt the bottom of the pan. I was using the scrub. Like, I got most of it off, but it's still kind of brown. Like, so I left it in there with some dish soap. Yeah, but it's actually just the shell. Like, they're actually still good. Oh. Not on some of them. Half of it's burnt. Damn. Not all of them's burnt though. But I still got the majority of the bag left. Oh yeah. It's all right. So they want you to soak it all night with some salt and brine. And then boil it for like slow simmer it 2 to 5 hours. Then they really be soft. Wow. This is really good. When I was little, I didn't like boiled peanuts, but now I do. And then I used to like peanut butter, and now I don't. They're kind of red. They're red on one side. Tastes pretty good. Where'd it go? Damn, I lost it. I did a magic trick. Whoops. Damn. It tastes good. Oh, that one's burnt. That one tasted burnt. Damn. I burnt the peanuts, man. Got distracted by the video game live streaming. I feel like I'm really in the woods. I burnt I burnt the peanut, yo. Fuck, the older I get, the more I laugh like my grandpa. My grandparents made more babies than me and my parents. And a bunch of people are like that now. How long have people been paying child support? Like, how long has that been a thing? Ow, fuck. Damn. All right, that's enough of that.
Burnt peanuts.
Whoops. Well, first you practice first thinning. You make the rows, and then you can practice second thinning. Then you can just clear cut. That's usually what they do. Throughout a long period of time, like years, 10, 20, 30 years. Or longer. I had one boss man, and one time I heard that his nickname was Clear Cut. Whenever he used to cut. But he got rid of the family business. He was like the third generation. And I've heard that said before, the third generation will get rid of the family business. Now he's just like a middleman. I've tried to go back to work like 2 or 3 times over there, and like he'll tell me to call him Monday, and then I call Monday, and then he don't answer the phone. So it's like he expect me to call him 10 times or something. But if you want a job, you have to keep trying, because if you just try one time and you don't get it, don't feel bad about calling again and again. Yeah, it sucks. In America, it's like they don't care if you don't have a job. But that's like the price that some people pay for freedom. And if I have to pay more taxes, and I'm gonna end up calling one of those tax relief things or whatever. I don't know. I'll sell something. But time be going by fast for real. Don't be wanting to work because life is so short. But if you get stuck doing nothing, it really ain't worth it. It's actually more fun working.